Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, so as the DSA lecture is cancelled, so I will take just the practice of the uh, topic that we have seen yesterday. Okay, and next topic will start uh, at the same time for both the division. Okay, uh, okay. First, just tell me, B division students, as I am not getting the time to interact with you, are you facing any kind of difficulties? Yes, students.
No, ma'am.
Do you have any queries regarding subject or other than this? No queries? Are you going through all these topics that we have seen in the last lecture? Have you checked the notes whether you have received on the classroom or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding offline classes, we don't have any idea. You will get the notification 8 days before. Okay? If it is after Diwali, next to next week, then you will get the notification before 8 days. Okay, students. So I
Ma'am
will.
means like we will get our notifications after Diwali like, of offline college.
Yes, yes. After Diwali, you will get the notification for that, and the date will be communicated at that same time. So you will get those 8 days span at least to join
Okay,
the
ma'am.
college.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, yes. You will get the notice. Okay. Official notice will come because that will be for that circular will come for all the college students, not specific to department, right? So that will come from office only, okay, if the offline classes will be started. I don't have any idea about PCCOE Rawat. Do you know about that, whether the classes are started offline?
They have got a notice. Like,
They have got a notice.
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
From which date?
I think it is 25 November.
25th of November.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Don't know now. Maybe you will also get the notification in few days then. But till this point, we don't have any idea. Okay, class teachers also don't know.
Ma'am, we haven't filled that consent form yet. Like
Hmm. You will get that consent form also shortly. But you have means that's what that data is taken, no vaccination data, right? If you are done with both the vaccine, then means both the doses, then you can come to college. So that's what this data it is collected, and then one more drive is scheduled for vaccination drive is scheduled in the campus. Those are not taken. So maybe after opening the college, those students have not taken, they can take it and they can join the college like that. Okay, students, so I will share the notes here. We'll go through some examples. Now I'm not having that whiteboard, so I will explain on that notes only because I have to join another system for that. Okay, and that I will join for the next lecture. Now I will go through few examples. So again, you will get the concepts of SOP and POS. Right. All lectures are going on as per the timetable.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yesterday we have seen the topic SOP, right? SOP, POS, different forms, and then the conversion from SOP to POS, and the how to convert from SOP to standard SOP, and from POS to standard POS, right? Okay, so with this, I will take one more example. Okay. This PDF copy is visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just go through this statement. Obtain the truth table for the following function and express each function in sum of min terms. Okay. And product of max terms. Sum of min terms means in the form of SOP. Sum of product. And product of max terms means product of sum. Max terms represents always sum. Min terms always represents product. Right? So you have to first write the truth table for this equation, and after that you have to write the function in terms of SOP and POS. Okay. So based on the output that you are getting in the truth table, you have to express in the form of function. Right? Now, what is the expression is given? X dot y plus z, right? In bracket. Another y plus x dot z. Tell me whether this is a SOP or POS form.
POS.
POS.
POS form, right? This is the product of sum. Two brackets are there. Means this is the multiplication, and these are the min terms or max terms. There are two terms are present. These are min terms or max terms.
Min terms.
These are min terms.
Max terms.
Max term.
These are
Max
max terms. Why
Yeah.
these are max terms? Because this is a sum.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Or
Okay, so based on this, you can see there are three variables, right? X, Y, and Z. In both the terms, you can see three variables. So you have to take three variables in the truth table. That is nothing but here all the possible input combinations you have to write. So for three variables, 2 raised to power 3. So total combinations 8 from 0 to 7, 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1, right? Now after that, you have to calculate first. You just split this particular equation. First calculate for this x dot y plus z. So x dot y plus z. How you will calculate? You can again calculate at your side. If you don't know in detail directly how to calculate, you can first calculate it for x dot y. X dot y, that is nothing but the product of x and y, right? And operation. Okay. 0 x dot y you can calculate, and then you have to add into z. So x dot y, that is 0 dot 0. 0 and 0, that is 0, plus 0, that is 0. So accordingly this particular column is calculated, right? X dot y plus z. So this operation you have to perform. First ANDing of x, y, and then ORing with z. After that y plus x dot z. Now here again x dot z. So you have to multiply x with z, and then you have to add in the y. So you will get this particular column. Okay. You can calculate this and you can verify your answer, right? And after calculating these two terms, this is the first term is calculated, this is the second term is calculated. After calculating these two terms, you can write the again complete expression here, and then you can do the operation. Which operation here you need to perform? Dot means multiplication. So again 0 dot 0, that is 0. 1 dot 0, that is 0. So likewise this column is calculated. That is nothing but x dot y plus z into y plus x dot z, right? So 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So this is the final answer, right? For this expression, this truth table is calculated based on the number of variables. All the combinations are written, and one by one term you can calculate, and then you can calculate this final answer. Once this particular answer you are getting in the truth table, what you can do? You have to write now in terms of sum of min terms. So you have to write the function for this. We have seen the example from the truth table how to write the SOP and POS form, right? How to write in terms of function in SOP and POS form. So likewise here written f equal to. Now for SOP you have to use summation of m, small m. Now you can see the combinations, those are producing the output as a 1. Which combinations are producing the output as a 1? Here you can see at the left side the decimals are represented, right? So 0, 1, 1 is producing the output 1. Then 1, 0, 1 is producing the output 1. 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1, 1. So these 4 combinations are producing the output 1. Means you have to write, you can write directly, those are nothing but the sum of product terms, right? So directly in the bracket you can write the decimal for that. That is 3, 5, 6 and 7. So 3, 5, 6 and 7. These 3 decimal combinations, decimal value representing those combinations producing the output 1. Okay. And the remaining combinations are producing the output 0. So the remaining terms, the combinations decimal representation, here it is done. So how it is written? F equal to pi of capital M for max term. So 0, 1, 2, 4. So once you will get the truth table, easily you can write in the form of sum of min terms and product of max terms. Right? You understood this example?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the same way, there is one more example. If you are having any doubt, you can ask. Okay. In the same way, this another example also it is solved. That is again the sum of product or product of sum.
Product of sum.
Product
POS.
of sum, POS form, right? So for again, here the same truth table is calculated. A, B, C, 3 variables. First A bar plus B is calculated, then B bar plus C is calculated, then the total for this expression, the final output is calculated. Based on this final output, you can write the SOP and POS form. Okay, so this is known as canonical SOP and POS form. Okay, after that, yesterday I have shown you in the PPT, conversion from SOP to PS, right? Directly for this particular example, you can see F equal to summation of M 0137. Means if you know this particular form, you can calculate the POS form. The remaining terms will be considered as a 0. So directly you can calculate. That is one way. That is the shortcut way, right? But how actually do the conversion from SOP to PS? So this is the complete process here also it is given, or POS to SOP. Okay, so if the expression is given in terms of function, then how you can do it? A product of sum form derived from the truth table is logically equivalent to the sum of product form derived from the truth table. Okay, so in the previous page here also it is given, and based on that this function it is written. You can see the SOP form of that particular function. Okay. So let's consider if you have SOP form or POS form and you want to convert into, suppose this, let's consider this example. This POS form, it is given f of a comma b comma c equal to function of 3 variables equal to 2 terms are present, a plus b bar plus c and a bar plus b plus c, right? So for these 2 terms now you have to simplify. Why? Because suppose you want to convert into SOP. Okay. So if you want to convert into SOP, what you can do in that way, you have to simplify the equation. Okay. How you will simplify the equation? A into A bar, because you have to convert into SOP form now. Okay. So you have to multiply it. You have to completely multiply this bracket with this bracket. Okay. So A bar, this term you can see, then plus AB, then A is multiplied with this complete another term, second term. Okay. So this particular form you will get, first 3 terms. After that, you can see the another, that is nothing but with B bar, you can multiply with this. Okay. So likewise here it is calculated A bar plus AB and plus AC bar. Then another one, it is A bar, B bar, right? A bar, B bar, B bar, B, and B bar, C bar. Okay. So likewise, this expression here it is simplified. Why? Because of we want to convert into SOP. So that's what we are multiplying here. Then converting to standard SOP products we have. Now here you can check AB. Now you know that how to convert into the sum of product form. This form as you here you are getting now. But the previous in the previous lecture we have seen how to convert from SOP to standard SOP. Now that way you have to use here, right? In that way, what we have seen, what you have to do, you have to first find out the missing literal, right? So in all these terms, you have to first find out the missing literal. So in the first term, see, first term no need to write. Why? Because A dot A bar. What is the answer for A dot A bar?
0.
Yes, 1.0 means
1.00.
answer is 0, right? So this term will be removed automatically, right? So directly for AB, okay? AB here it is calculated. Now for AB, if this term it is there, you have to find out the missing literal. Which one is the missing literal here? C. Now you have to take that missing literal and then you have to take the complement of that and you have to add that, right? Missing literal plus its complement and that complete term you have to take the product along with this previous term. Okay, so AB dot C plus C bar. Okay, plus same here AC bar, the missing term B plus B bar. Okay, so likewise so on. In the same way this particular part is calculated where for the missing literal, that literal and its complement is added and that complete term is multiplied with the previous term. Okay, so this is the step, this particular step here it is done, and then again this expression here it is expanded, ABC, then AB, C bar. So this will be again getting multiplied, this all the brackets are getting solved, and after that you will get this particular expression at the end. Again here you will get the repeated terms, so you have to rearrange the terms and then you can write the final form, right? So after rearranging all these terms, you will get this particular output. You can write in any form, it's not compulsory, A, B, C, then A bar, B bar, C bar, and so on, no problem. And after that, you can rearrange it. Now here you can see, in this form here it is written, f of A, comma B, comma C equal to M0 plus M1 plus M3 plus M4 plus M6 plus M7. Right? So this is the POS form. See here both the forms are written in terms of POS and in terms of SOP. So what you can see, A bar, B bar, C bar, that is nothing but what? 0, 0, 0, right? Means M0. Then 0, 0, 1. Here you can see A bar, B bar, C means 0, 0, 1, right? Means M1. Then A bar, BC means 0, 1, 1 means M3, right? Then 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0 means 4 means M4. Then 1, 1, 0, A, B, C bar means 1, 1, 0 means M6. So likewise these terms are written over here, M0 plus M1 plus M3 plus M4, M6 and M7. Okay, and then after that what you can see, which are the terms here not present? M2 and M5 means those are the max term and these are the min terms, right? Because here we have converted into SOP, so all these terms are min terms now. So that's what here it is written in terms of small m, small m0 plus m1 plus m3, and m2 plus m5 means this is the POS form. So shortly here it is calculated, and then f of ABC equal to summation of m, for that decimal representing this, that is 0, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so this is the SOP form, and for that equivalent POS form. So likewise this is calculated. So if this is the question, like you have given this particular function, right? This is the expression, and you have to convert into POS form, then you have to follow this procedure. Okay, means you have to first take, you have to multiply as if it is SOP to POS and POS to SOP. Accordingly, you have to do it, right? In the POS form, you have to multiply one bracket with another bracket. This first step. Then for conversion, the procedure is same that you have seen in the first lecture, right? Previous lecture. So this is that procedure. Okay, so there is a complementary type of relationship between the function expressed in terms of max terms. Maybe this part is difficult to understand you because this is completely new for you, right? You have to do the practice of this. Okay, students, how to convert from first, you should know SOP to standard SOP. Okay, then you go for how to convert from SOP to POS and then POS to SOP. Fine. For SOP to POS, actually no such derivation is required, but how to prove that, here it is given. Directly also you can calculate it. That previously we have shown, right? Now here in the next part you can see, this is just related to lab now. Okay, I will not start with the next topic. Okay, that is the next topic. It is the K-map. We'll start in the actual lecture now. That is at 10:25. But before that, I will take some just basics that those are required for the lab. Okay, you know that different basic gates that we have seen in the previous lecture, right? Basic gates, those are nothing but basic gates along with universal gates and derived gates, right? Now, how you can do the implementation of logic function using gate? Okay, this is just a related part for the implementation. Now, as we have seen different types of logic functions, right? Just now we have seen logic functions. These are all knows, whatever the expressions that we have seen, those are nothing but known as logic functions. Now, if you want to implement it using gates, how you can do that? Okay, so the Boolean algebra is used to express the output of any combinational network. Such a network can be implemented using logic gates. Now let's consider implementation of SOP Boolean expression. Consider this Boolean expression. You can see this Boolean expression, right? This is known as logic function also. But logic function, it is always implemented in terms of gates because there is some logic. Like instead of C, when we'll say A plus B, okay, A plus B, it is the Boolean expression. But if I want to implement in terms of gate, so what I will say? I will not say A plus B. I will say A or B, right? So that is the logic function. Instead of plus, I will say or instead of dot, I will say and. So that is the logic, right? So F equal to AB plus CD bar plus B bar C. If this is the expression, in this expression, we have three product terms. You can see three product terms with two literals in each product term. Now here you can see this is not standard form. Okay. Though it is a not standard form, we can perform the operation. Fine. It is not compulsory. You have to convert this into, unless and until if it is not as no need to convert into the standard form. Now this expression is given. In this expression, three terms are present. Three product terms are present with two literals in each product term. Okay. Thus, we can implement the product terms by using. How many AND gates and how many OR gates are required? Can you tell me, students, from this equation? If I want to implement this with using logic gates, okay, based on the, as you know that plus sign is used for what? OR operation, right? A, B means A dot B. Dot sign is used for what? AND operation, right?
Ma'am, two or and three and
AND gates and OR gates are required.
two and three and. Sorry, two or and three and.
2 OR, why? Because 2 plus sign, and 3 AND, A dot B, C dot D bar and B bar dot C, right? So means 3 AND gate and 2 OR gates. Now how you can draw the diagram for that? If you want to implement using gate, see this particular diagram. First, two inputs, A and B. right? Two input AND gate you can use. Two input AND gate, A and B are the two inputs AND gate. The result will be A dot B, right? Then another part here you can see this part, another AND gate, that is C dot D bar. So C is the input, but for D it is the complemented form, D bar. Means what you have to use? You have to use the NOT gate. Can you see here NOT gate? Is this visible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so D. As this is a D bar, we have to provide the input as a D bar. So you have to first apply the NOT gate. Okay, and whatever the output that we are getting, that we have to apply as the input to the AND gate. Right? So what is the input to the AND gate now? Input to the AND gate is C and D bar. See, this is C and this is actually D bar, right? So the output of this AND gate, that is C dot D bar, right? You will get the product of these two. Similarly with the third term, that is B bar C. Again here B bar, so that's what this NOT gate it is there, okay? And this, so B bar C. So these three are the three terms you can see. There are three terms, so these three terms you can see for three AND gates. Three AND gates are used. Right? Now, after that, this you can draw in another way also. That also I will show you later. Okay, but one way likewise also you can draw. And after that, here you can see plus. Because of plus, here you have to take the ORing of all this. So output getting from this AND gate, from this AND gate and this AND gate, that is nothing but AB plus C D bar plus B bar C, right? Taking OR of all this. So this is nothing but the three input OR gate, because here three outputs we are getting and those three outputs will act as an input to the OR gate. So this is the three input OR gate, okay, that you can give input to the OR gate and finally you will get as a output this function. Okay, so likewise this is the implementation of some SOP Boolean expression in terms of logic gate. Okay, so in terms of logic gate means for this expression you can draw the diagram like this. Once this diagram it is drawn, you can do the connections based on this. Okay. With the same here, implementation of POS Boolean expression. Now this is SOP form we have seen. In the SOP form here we have used AND gate and then the summation of all that means OR gate. Now in the POS form it is the reverse case. In the POS form, see this Boolean expression, this is the POS form. So what it is done here, what you can see, A plus B, B bar plus C and C bar plus D plus E means here how many OR gates will be required and how many AND gates will be required? Actually, yes students?
4 OR gates and 2 AND gates.
But see, the output that is dependent on the OR gate. Okay, so we can take one AND gate as a one AND gate and we can take those outputs that we are getting from the OR gates and then we can apply as an input to the OR gate. So here you can see A plus B, right? A plus B. This is the OR gate symbol. So A plus B. Okay. Then B bar plus C. B bar plus C. This is the another equation. And then C bar plus D plus E. So C bar because of that and B bar because of that the NOT gate is used over here. But here you can see for the third OR gate 3 inputs are used, right? But you can do it with using 2 inputs also. How to do it, that we'll see later. Okay, but here now 3 inputs are used, right? So all these are the OR gates. Why? Because there are 3 max terms, right? This is one max term, this is one max term, and this is one max term. And the output of all these will be given input to the AND gate because it is a product, right? So AND gate. So the expression will be generated like this. Okay, so this is the implementation of POS Boolean expression. Okay, students, you got this? The remaining part we'll see in the lab, how to implement. Actually, just you should know if any particular Boolean expression it is given, how to draw the circuit diagram for that. Okay, so for that this basic expression with using logic gates, this part here it is given. Okay, so I will stop here because I will start with the next lecture. Okay, from the another system. Fine.
Okay.
Okay, so you just call your roll numbers because I will consider this as a extra lecture. So I'll be required the attendance also. You just call your roll numbers. Yes, roll number 1.
Present, ma'am. 2,
3,
4,
5,
6, 7, 8,
9,
10,
11, 12,
13, 14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19,
20,
21,
22,
Next.
25,
27,
28, 29,
30,
31,
32,
33, 34,
35,
36,
37,
38,
39,
40,
41,
42,
43,
44,
Next.
46,
47,
48,
49,
51, 52,
53,
54, 55, 56,
57, 58, 59, 60,
61.
61,
62, 63,
64,
65.
66,
Next.
66, 67, 69,
70,
71,
72.
Okay. You be there in the meeting. Okay. I will join in next 2 minutes. Okay. 2-3 minutes.